Thank you, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, last week I held a forum for the various ex-service organisations that service my area, and not only my electorate but also the region, so this area would cover the Barossa, Gawler and Northern Adelaide Plains. Mr Speaker, the forum was held because I had been receiving a number of representations from veterans and defence personnel about the lack of services and support available to veterans in the region, and that one of the major obstacles, it appears, is the lack of communication and the lack of support and communication from government agencies with the various veterans groups and also the ex-service organisations. Now, I think it was sometime last year, there was an announcement that there's going to be a Veterans and Families Hub to be established in the northern suburbs, and I understand that that's going to be open sometime this year in Elizabeth. And that certainly that announcement has been well received by the ex-service organisations and also the veterans, because it's going to make obviously an important contribution to the delivery of services and support for veterans in that region. The issue which the ex-service organisations did raise was that why that's good. They do actually want to know and understand what their role might change and what contribution they can make to the service to delivery. There's a whole range of organisations out there which actually do provide existing service and support to veterans and defence personnel in the region, and they actually want to know how they can actually complement what has been proposed here in this Veterans and Families Hub. They're concerned about the lack of communication between this proposal and the people behind the proposal and the ESOs. But they're really keen to be involved and support and complement what is proposed at this Families and Veterans Hub. The other issue which was raised by the ex-service organisations was it's a statewide issue, is just the lack of access to doctors and specialists, particularly mental health services, and particularly in the northern area, where my electorate is based. It's the wait times to receive service can be anything from 6 months to 2 years, and often for veterans who are doing it really tough, that is an unacceptable time frame. I don't know what the answer is, but we just need to find ways to attract more doctors and specialists into the region. Part of the reason I held the forum was to actually for myself to get a better understanding what the issues are which veterans and defence personnel are facing, and that was useful. They were quite open about the issues they raised, and and also there's a lot of the services are city-based or based in the south, even though a lot of personnel do live in the north. So we're working out ways we can actually have outreach services to better support our service personnel. For some veterans, driving 40 kilometres or 50 kilometres to a facility just means the service is not accessible. But also it's important to understand that some defence and also veterans find it hard to go into what you might call health settings. They're just not psychologically prepared for that, and so we need to work out ways we actually deliver the services in local communities. So it was a very good forum. I learned a lot, and I'm working closely with these ex-service organisations to work and support our veterans and defence personnel who are doing it really tough. Last week I was very fortunate, Mr Speaker, with myself and the Mayor to do a couple of sod-turning ceremonies in my community. Together we actually did a sod-turning for the $4.8 million redevelopment of the Gawler and Districts Netball Association, and also a $600,000 play space at Reed, one of the communities in my electorate. Both these projects were election commitments, and I'm proud to say that we've been able to deliver on these two election commitments and certainly improve the lives of women in terms of the sporting stuff and families and children in relation to the play space. With a few seconds I have left, Mr Speaker, I'd just like to formally welcome the new Catholic priest to our parish. It took a while to get his work visa in place, but the new Gawler Catholic priest, Father Sepho, started his duties late last month in in Gawler. Father Sepho is a member of the Salesian Order, and he's actually from Samoa. We wish him well in our parish.